Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome back to Quantum Break! And welcome back to what's going to be another episode of the TV show right after we make a quick little decision. Sophia Amaral and Martin Hatch. Oh, interesting.
This thing.
What could this be related to?
Me.
What
I've
could
been
this
fighting
decision
it for
be?
6 hard years. Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Cronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
So
And
we were at
Jack
25 hours after,
taken her
and now
away from
we're at
me.
17 hours after. We're jumping around a bit.
How the fuck did this happen, Martin? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, is your illness talking? I'm on your side.
I mean, we know you're not. We know definitively you're not. That's always so funny to me every time we see a character who's like, I'm on your side, when we know for a fact they are not.
Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there.
I wonder, like...
I want to go over Sophia's figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for activation? She's trying to convince you the schedule's wrong. Why? To get you to rush this? To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
Yeah, it could also be
She
you.
isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand.
Let me guess.
How do you want to proceed?
It's going to be a decision between... choose whether to trust Sophia or Hatch.
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close. Martin Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
See, now we run into a situation where we know who shouldn't be trusted. But I don't know if this will be like, I won't trust them in terms of like a little story decision, or if it means I won't trust them for the rest of the game. Let's see if we can find out. Show me what happens with Amaral.
Immediately, so I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's
I mean, of
research
course
had
she's
saved
seen
my
it
life.
before. Monarch has it.
Loyalty
You
doesn't
know
run
that.
any deeper.
Serena chooses to trust Sophia and suspects Hatch is a traitor, or...
All right, Amaral. Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything.
What
we had
evidence,
been
though?
She knew you'd never make it without those treatments.
That doesn't...
through. If she turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
They're not really giving me a lot of... It's not like the past two choices where I was able to see like a fundamental difference in how the story might go, depending on what I chose. And also, wait a minute. The decision I made at first hasn't really done anything major anyway. Like, yes, Amy, I think is her name, is alive and with me. The student that they recorded giving the little speech. She's still alive, But they're like, people will hate Jack and hunt him on the spot. And it's like, we haven't really seen an example of that because every other place we've been to would be places that would already, like, it's not like if, like, I chose the other option and they killed her and there wasn't the video and all that, they would suddenly be like, well, like, the people who work for Monarch would suddenly not work for Monarch, and there would be, like, less bad guys to shoot. So, the only one that's really made a difference was the second one, and that's mostly just because of, like, who gave the speech. But this also implies that if I choose Amaral, like, to trust Amaral, she will have ulterior motives when she's helping us with the time machine, which is also bullshit, because then wouldn't that imply that if I chose to trust Hatch, Hatch would not have ulterior motives, but we already know he does, like, definitively. It's a interesting and weird choice. Because on the one hand, I want to trust Hatch, because I feel like that would make for a more interesting story direction if we just solely trusted Hatch. But on the other hand, trusting Sophia might have adverse effects with us at the time machine, because it's implying that she... it's implying that she would, like, work against Jack and Beth. I'm gonna go that direction, though. I'm gonna go trusting Amaral and Sophia.
We need to analyze these figures and make final preparations to activate the lifeboat protocol at once.
Fine. I'll take the laptop to the science department.
No, I think I'll do that myself.
I want this confrontation bad. Show me.
Sir?
Put people on Mr. Hatch. I want constant eyes on him.
Yes, sir. You got it. We pulled some images from the security cameras. We've identified Joyce's accomplice.
It's this
She's Beth
beautiful
Wilder,
redhead woman.
One of our mid-level operatives.
Her. My God, she's been with us all along. She's working with Jack. Where is she now?
Unknown. But we've got a kill team tracking her.
No. She can't be killed. Not yet.
I was gonna say, I would hope you have a kill team tracking everyone you want.
I want to know about it. Don't screw this up.
Don't screw this up, random nameless grunt. God, that would be really funny to me if, like,
Wilder.
Suddenly for the whole episode we follow
heard her
one
name.
random nameless Monarch soldier.
In the past. When it all started.
The fuck is going on with these pre-rendered cutscenes? Are we streaming all these cutscenes? There's, like, macro blocking like we are.
Working against me from the inside. And
it's
she
so
wasn't the
weird.
only one.
100%. Oh, I do have a friend that played this. I did not realize. I fully just thought no one else on my friends list had played this. Interesting. So all of my other friends made that decision. 68% of the community. Interesting. All right, new episode. I thought for a second that meant that there wasn't an episode, like the static, like it couldn't load.
Time is just one closed loop, and no matter what I do, time ends.
I need to get in that lab. There's something in there that I need.
The lifeboat protocol. What is it that you're so threatened by, Martin?
Do I look threatened to you?
This is Dr. Amaral's report.
It's so
The
bizarre
stutters,
because,
they're-
like,
they're increasing in frequency.
What is that?
Amaral's actor
Extremely hostile.
seems weird and almost wooden in these episodes, and yet in the game she's fantastic. It's the same actor playing the same character.
Put one of those on! Charlie! Let's go!
I do think the attention to detail to replicate the costumes and environments in these episodes that are also in the game is exceptionally Oh. Oh, we got pixelated. What the hell is going on? Oh, woof. Yeah, there's no option to download these to your PC. There's an option to download them to your console if you're playing the Xbox One version, but not to PC. You're putting it on underneath. That is actually extremely smart. Why is it like eye drops are like some associated, like they're always associated with like, I'm evil, let me do my eye drop medication thing. Like, why? It's such an odd thing to me. I don't know why that's the association. Are you going back? Why are you going back?
Here's the hatch.
And what did Burke want with it?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what the lifeboat protocol is.
It's a sanctuary, designed to shelter a list of Monarch's essential personnel to weather the storm until they can develop a solution.
Essential personnel.
Oh my god, is he gonna get pissed if he's not on the list?
I'd be on that list, right?
Is that...
The Paul Serene's lead, you wouldn't?
Oh god.
He's failed to see the value in his own people. Too consumed with grand ideals and delusions. You know what I find to be the most terrifying notion on this planet? The idea of God. Simply the idea.
Simply the idea.
Being with that much power.
So not if he exists or not, just the idea of it.
So freely, that kind of control. But should be feared, not worshipped. Yet people believe in it. Just as people believe in Paul Serene.
Yeah, go ahead, pour yourself a double, why not?
See, what's so scary about God isn't his control, but rather, if he ever lost it. Paul Serene's become unhinged, Charlie. He's triggered a catastrophe. He has the chance to fix it, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing to let things end.
He's so effortless
And this is where we come in.
just his general coolness and his ability to manipulate people. It's
We need insurance.
astonishing.
There's something called the CFR. It's a crucial key to our survival and must remain safe. But as long as Paul is the only one with access to it, it isn't. With access to the CFR, I would take over.
Yeah,
Get
but then
Monarch
wouldn't
back
you...
on track, and once I do, restructuring would be in order, Charlie. Restructuring that would see you as my right hand.
Okay, so he's absolutely playing him. Also,
Absolutely.
Paul Serene can't be the only one with it, so get me access to it, so that I can be the only one with it. Like...
Then I need to go back to Monarch. And that sort of privilege escalation, it can only be done from the inside.
I mean, he's not lying. Like, if you want access to something like that, I'm sure you'll have to do it from the... You can't just, like, not have access to your stuff.
That's good.
I put the island on lockdown, but the pump house on the west side has an old supply tunnel that runs beneath the bay. No one knows about it. You'll go unseen.
You gonna give me, like, a
Time is of
map or
essence,
directions?
Better get to it.
Just gonna trust that this dude knows where he's going. There's an Alan Wake novel sitting on the
Commander
shelf
Davis.
above his head.
Sir. Head to the perimeter lab. We're moving forward.
Monarch solution.
The frequency of the stutters is still unpredictable, but they're persistent. Erratic, but persistent.
I need certainty. If I initiate the protocol, there's no going back.
Mr. Serene, something like this. There is no certainty. We've never dealt with it before.
How long?
We've been running Dr. Amaril's simulations. It's hard to say.
Now I'm just kind
give
of
me a
into.
The Joyce field could collapse within 8 hours.
It's not so much that I'm like into the story, quote unquote.
Proceed. Now would be the time to decide. I'm just like paying attention so that I know what is likely to happen next in the game. That's really good, actually. I mean, it's going to fall and break as soon as time becomes unstuck. It's a Windows tablet. Yeah, they have Windows tablets. Because of course they do, because it's a Microsoft game.
Charlie.
Fiona,
Hey, bud. Where you going?
you're right.
What a creepy way to say that. So unnecessarily so.
Protocol? It's a place. They built it to protect people from the fracture. And the only problem is there's a list, and anyone who's not on it is pretty much fucked. But if we make it back to the mainland, I can get us on the list. All of us.
This entire island is on lockdown. How are we gonna do that, Charlie?
There's a tunnel.
Hey, all right, if you are lying to me this time, I swear to God. No, get off!
Tired as shit. I don't know why you're doing this. But
I was gonna say, if you just had a conference. If you just had a confrontation with somebody and one of your arms just didn't go up, is what a bizarre move.
Right now. So if you get in the way of me protecting her, I swear to fucking God, next time, you will not catch your breath.
Lead the way.
It's all just very kind of soap opera-y. And like, it both does, you both are missing stuff and are not. Like, on the one hand, I don't think you could watch this without playing the game and have it really make sense, like at all. But I think you could play the game without the episodes and still get the story, at least what I've experienced so far. It's a very bizarre dichotomy. It makes me wonder if this was Remedy's idea or this was Microsoft's idea, especially given the fact that, again, the quote-unquote main characters, Jack and Beth, are not really seen at all in these episodes, compared to Paul is in the game and the episodes, Mr. Hatch is in the game and the episodes a lot, but your main characters really are not in this. They are like 5 minutes total.
Good evening, Dr. Amaral.
So he's still gonna do it. So I guess I did make the right choice, quote unquote. Why did he need to sneak in there if his people were already in there? Do they not have the ability to open the door from the inside?
I've come to free you, my friend.
Yeah, this seems like the act of someone who's trying to free someone.
It's unsettling. It's time for you to rejoin the others. To return to the infinite.
we haven't seen what he actually looks like. We've just seen, like, almost looking like a smear. Like a smudged... You're really gonna blow it up with all the people inside? That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
How far along is your wife?
3 months.
I feel like the streaming of these episodes just gets progressively worse the longer they go on. Oh. Leave them. Literally the perfect opportunity for you to just get the hell out of Dodge. Is he gonna accidentally touch one of them? And also, why is he acting like he has no idea where he's supposed, like, what's going on? He watched this happen before.
What the fuck is that?
We're under the bay.
Yeah, the lights are a nice touch, but you can clearly see the fake dust and stuff coming from the top. Even with the low resolution, you can really tell. Are you shitting me? Are you serious? That's so extra. Climb, dude.
Stand back.
Oh, right. Well, or use the gun. The gun is also a good idea.
You okay?
Yeah.
That made no sense.
I'm good. We need to get on the fucking ground!
Hey, no, we're with Monarch!
What don't you understand?
No,
Get on the ground!
Hey, no. Hey, I'm the one that called it in. I'm Hatch's guy.
Wincott.
Yeah,
Where's she?
she's chronon scientist. She's important.
She's
We have to get back to
she's a
Monarch.
girl that I think is... This is like every girl's worst incel nightmare.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now! Yeah.
So that just the idea of like, oh, look at this guy. I was like playing him to get what I want, and now I'm stuck with him. Like forcibly stuck with him.
Fiona, you gotta listen. Hey.
Shit,
Yeah.
you killed him!
Fuck! Hey! I didn't know that they were gonna kill him. What was I supposed to do? Huh? You led me on and then you
This
kidnapped me.
isn't about you, Charlie!
Are you stealing this car?
Just get the fuck out of here.
No, you're gonna need me.
I got what I needed out of you.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Why don't you
Yeah, because
open
you're a
your
piece of
eyes?
shit,
The
dude.
world is
You're
about
a
to end.
bad
I'm trying to do
person.
something.
You're
You're a
annoying.
hero.
And a company
Fuck you.
stooge. Like... You're not gonna make me feel bad for him. I kind of hate this guy. Kind of in big air quotes.
A nurse, huh? I'll see you there.
Burke. Fuck.
Are they gonna go after his wife?
You know, I'm really gonna enjoy killing your wife.
Yeah, knew it. Knew it. There was no way it would be that easy. There's a lot of blood, though. Oh, his shoulder. Definitely does not look like his shoulder when he was laying, like, chest down. Like, the exit wound did not look like it was his shoulder. I want my gun. This one's mine. It has my initials carved on the handle. Damn, dude. That's cold.
Commander Davis.
So we still have not actually caught up to the 25 hours ahead that we saw at the very beginning with Paul. Interesting.
Paul.
Shh, I'm seeing ghosts.
I'm afraid so.
You know what this means?
You don't know for sure.
I'm in danger! You let this happen!
Jack. He wants me to become you. He wants me to suffer. Until the end.
Joyce and Wilder. But what was troubling me is who got them into Kim's lab.
Mm-hmm. And who was that?
She paid a visit while she was thought to be missing.
She did?
Minutes before the explosion.
That doesn't make any... I don't understand.
Paul.
Because I don't remember, like,
Paul,
stealing her ID or anything.
Paul, will you listen to me? Look, it's time you see her for who she really is. This was her parting gift.
They forced her.
She's trying to destroy you,
She's
Paul.
trying to help me.
Oh, Jesus, but... Look at you. The smartest man I know. Blinded by a fool's love.
I think the guy who's playing Paul is a great example of someone that is a fantastic voice actor and even motion capture actor. I don't think it's really working in this sense.
If the fracture's happening now, I owe this to her.
Because I also imagine the writers are probably the same, but I imagine the director of this, of these episodes, is not the director of the motion capture or like performance capture stuff in the main game. I imagine that's a different person. He's like, all right, crazy boy, do your thing. I'm gonna take a step back and not get myself killed. Also, were we not arresting Hatch? Like, why do I feel like that choice was just made and then now nothing is happening because of it? Oh wait, was she?
What the hell is it?
The protocol's been initiated.
I need to wake my family.
I'm afraid we have no time.
What do you mean they're gonna make him go without his family? Well, so the other thing that is interesting is, theoretically, I can't tell who the... I'm assuming that's Liam, but the pixelation legitimately makes it difficult to tell. I am going to assume that... like, if they found a cure or a solution to this...
You weren't expecting somebody this handsome.
while everything, like, the end of time, as far as I know, is just like an unending fracture. Like, everything's frozen, everything's paused. But wouldn't you be able to, like, develop a solution outside of,
I'm glad you could make it.
or like while you're within the area?
How concerned about you we've been.
Like a bunch of scientists in there developing a cure
We need to go.
or a solution to this. And then it would just all become unfrozen. So, like, he wouldn't even necessarily need to bring his family or Liam bring his wife. Because then by the time it's unfrozen, everybody's fine. Well, I kind of don't care about this, or about Liam. Like, I dislike Charlie. I'm indifferent towards Liam and all of this stuff. Nobody's gonna do anything about this? Like, they're just letting this happen. Please, just murder him in front of an entire hospital. This is so insane. Hey, wifey, I know I just literally murdered someone right in front of you, but we gotta go, like, now. Yeah, she's like, what the fuck?
Emily, give me the keys. Give me the keys. Emily, Emily, listen. Listen, please, please. This is not who I am. This is not. I'm telling you, I never felt good doing this. I never felt good doing this. But it's the only thing I knew how to do.
Also, like, you did see him attack. You saw the other dude attack him. Like, do you want your husband to just, like, sit back and, like,
I swear to God, I
take it? Like,
stand being alone. So every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I would walk down the street because it was the only 2 nights at the bartender. She wasn't at school.
What?
And I told myself every night to ask you out. It took me a fucking year.
Oh, I was so confused for a second.
If they gave me structure, you gave me purpose. I did this to protect you. I did this to protect us, our family. I did this to protect our family.
There's, like, too much going on in this story, and
something terrible.
75% of it is just coming from things that are happening in the episodes, and not the actual game itself.
If you will just let me protect you one last time. Please. Please. This is me. It's me. It is me. Okay. We have to go. We have to go right now. Okay.
Paul? I'm guessing Paul, at least. Hey, man. You're looking a little hazy there. It's not. There's no way that it was actually her. There's no way. Yet, see, there we go. Thank you for paying off what you set up literally. Oh, stop with the tongue thing, my dude. Ew.
Yeah, it's Pierce. I'm at the perimeter lab. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Did one of his boys tell on him?
I want him apprehended.
One of his boys tattled. What a shame, Martin, Mr. Hatch. Marty Mart. Wow, like nothing happened. Like, actually kind of nothing important happened. That's so wild to me. I mean, I know stuff happened, but, like, I don't know. I'm so... I think it's safe to say that, at least for me, personally,
You took the one thing Mr. Survey
live-action
needed to survive,
episodes
Dr. Amaral.
are
That
kind
made
of
you
a bust.
Priority 1.
Yeah, they made that clear. Monarch lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car. Needed a new plan.
All right, let's go.
I needed a new plan. I'm gonna hide in the garbage.
Give me a ride. The streets are too hot.
Alright, where do you want me?
I'll let you know as soon as I find some higher ground and get a good look at the situation on the bridge.
Ooh, I like that little yellow dude. It's crazy how immediately more invested I am when I'm playing the video game. Which you'd probably be like, well, duh, but...
Maybe you could sneak across?
Well, maybe.
Or I could pick you up. Let me know. Pretty exposed out here, so try to make it fast.
Whoops. Can
I'll be
I?
a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends out here.
Nice.
How's Doc?
Still kicking and screaming. How long do you need to get here?
That depends. Let me check. Paul. What the actual fuck?
Yeah, why is there graffiti of him just sort of around? It doesn't make any sense. Use time dodge. Will temporarily reveal enemy locations. Increase size. Time stops radius, make it easier to catch multiple enemies inside the bubble. Focus time will last even longer. Yes, please. And then I have... Okay, that costs 4. I could have sworn it said it cost... God, the font on all of this, the, like, yellow font and everything against a white background makes it so difficult to read any of this. Like, I have my...
Better get inside before the chopper spots me.
I have my brightness levels adjusted to the degree that the game wants me to, based on the little, like, adjust brightness so you can or can't see the little thing. And I just really, it's hard to see it. Is this Night Springs? Is this Night Springs? Show me that Night Springs logo.
Yeah, just looking for a viewpoint.
So, we don't know where he is. We can't find him. So we need to look into
You lost the narrator?
Replacement.
Or maybe this is just a special episode sort of deal.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs.
Okay. Alright. That's something, I guess. That's definitely something. Quick, to the giant, conspicuously shaped window.
We still have no visual on Joyce or Wilder. Doing another sweep.
Like, what makes it so that these pre-rendered cutscenes don't have that like loading issue that the other ones did?
I can't stay here long, Jack. You're gonna need to be quick.
Yeah, about that.
Bad news?
Reoccurring theme of the night.
Roadblocks.
I'm looking at the bridge right now. If I go anywhere near that thing, there's gonna be innocent people caught in the crossfire.
All right. Any bright ideas?
Well, I think I might have to be nimble, and I might have to be quick.
Let me see. There's a pier under the bridge. You should be able to meet me there with the boat. Giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
It's nice and bright for Monarch to see.
Well, look, we don't exactly have a lot of options here.
I'll be there in a
What do you want me to do?
Don't stand me up.
I will do my damnedest.
Hey, how are we getting down there? Where's the fire pole?
Okay, yeah. I bet that the last narrator in that Night Springs thing is some big tease or some big reveal or something. It's Odell's Seafood Restaurant. It's like Alan Wake's voice actor. Matthew Peretta, I think is his name. He also plays Dr. Darling in Control. Well, that makes things slightly easier. mean, they are getting more frequent. What are we gonna hit a point where, like, the entire level is one?
A terrorist known as Jack Joyce.
I wouldn't really put it past him. Also, I don't really understand how sound works in these stutters, because I would assume that there is no sound. Wait, okay, so the stutter is... Okay, the stutter stopped, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really... It's difficult for me to follow, I guess. I thought that was just a stutter that was happening, but people are moving, stuff like that, so...
Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
And there is the game literally telling me, like, well, hey, you wanted an impact from your first decision. Well, there's an impact from your first decision right there. Okay. Fight past Monarch to get to Beth and Sophia. Well, that's something that we will do in the next episode. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Share the video if you'd like to share the video. Subscribe if you'd like to as well. That would really help me out. I have been Jacob, and you have been wonderful. Hey, look, we did one whole episode, like one old TV episode in one episode of the actual game. Isn't that slightly refreshing? We don't have to split it up over two. You don't have to be like, great, more soap opera sci-fi-ness in the next one. Nope, just pure gameplay. And this has been Quantum Break. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you, Space Cowboys.